Once upon a time, in a quiet little village, lived a man whose heart was heavy with worry. Not because of money, not because of health, but because of his son. The boy was careless, lazy, and directionless. Every morning he woke up with no purpose. Every day he wandered through the village streets, doing nothing, learning nothing, becoming nothing. Watching this, the father's silence grew heavier day by day. One evening, the man finally decided it was time to teach his son a lesson he would never forget. He called his son gently and said, "Son, there is a watch inside the cupboard. Bring it to me." The boy obeyed. He opened the cupboard, took the watch, and placed it in his father's hands. The father examined it carefully, then said, "Now take this watch to the market. Show it to people and ask them how much they think it is worth." The boy nodded and walked toward the busy market. He showed the watch to one person after another. One said, 500 rupees. Another said, 1,000 rupees. Someone else said, 800. Everyone had an opinion. Some prices were high. Some were low. Some matched, but no one fully agreed. When the boy returned home, he said, "Father, everyone gave a different price for the watch." The man smiled calmly and replied, "All right. Put the watch back in the cupboard." The next day, the father called his son again. "Bring me the same watch." The boy did as he was told. Then the father said something unexpected. "Go to the market again. But this time, don't ask the price of the watch. Ask them the price of the time inside this watch." The boy was confused. He didn't understand, but he obeyed. In the market, he asked the same strange question again and again. "How much is the time inside this watch worth?" People stared at him. Some laughed. Some mocked him. Some said, "Go away, foolish boy." Embarrassed and hurt, he walked on until he stopped at a small, quiet shop. An old man sat there, repairing watches with steady hands. When the boy asked his question, the old man paused. He looked up, smiled kindly, and said, "Son, time has no price." He continued softly, "You may have millions of rupees, but you cannot buy back even 1 second of your life." The boy listened in silence. The old man went on, "Time has one bad thing: it passes. And one good thing: you decide how to use it. Everyone gets 24 hours. Rich or poor. The difference is not time. The difference is choice." Something shifted inside the boy. For the first time, he understood. He rushed home and told his father everything. The father smiled, placed his hand on his son's shoulder, and said nothing because the lesson had already been learned. From that day on, the boy changed. He worked. He learned. He stopped wasting his days. He respected every moment. Friends, time is free for everyone, but it is priceless. You can't buy it. You can only use it. And once it's gone, it never comes back. So choose wisely.